Alright. Hello everybody, this is Granorite, and here we are back with our with Pokemon Leaf Green with our next playthrough. It's our first normal type team out of 8. And you see our team is going to be Kecleon, Aipom, Spearow, Miltank, and Stantler. So not a lot of evolutions. Team is going to kind of stay what it is. But as we do, let's read some Pokemon biologies, look at our starting Pokemon here, and then we'll get the team up to level 8. Starting here with Kecleon, no color change for its ability, of course, so it will change type to whatever it's hit by. No Scratch, Lick, Tail Whip, and Thief at level 5. It just knows a lot of starting moves. What do we know about Kecleon? Well, Kecleon is known as the Color Swap Pokemon. Stands 3 feet 3 inches tall, or 1 meter, and weighs 48.5 pounds, or 22 kilograms, and is a medium slow leveling rate. All my information's up here now. Kecleon is a bipedal reptilian Pokemon that is usually green. On either side of its head are yellow frills, which are connected by lines to its yellow lips and rings around its eyes. There is a small ridge on its shoulders and a red zigzag stripe around its midsection, as you can see in the shiny version. It's blue. The hands and feet have 3 short digits each and has yellow soles. It also has a long skinny tail that is usually tightly curled in a spiral. Kecleon is able to change its colors of its body at will and is known for frequently using this ability to camouflage itself. However, it is unable to change the color of its red stripe. Its color also changes based on its mood and health. Darkening in color with better health. By using camouflage to appear almost invisible, it can sneak up on its prey and ensnare it with its long pink tongue. If unnoticed for too long, though, it pouts and may never reveal itself. This Pokemon lives in tropical and temperate forests. Although Kecleon typically appears as green with yellow stripes, it is known to possess various non-shiny color variations. A purplish variant of Kecleon appeared in the Pokemon series episode, the Kecleon Caper, as a trading card and in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series. The purplish Kecleon in the latter has also light green outlines rather than yellow. Blue, red, and brown variants of Kecleon have made a singular appearance in the trading card game. Whether these variants are an example of changing color or different kinds of Kecleon is unclear, and is the only known Pokemon that have color change as an ability. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Kecleon for Fire Red and Leaf Green both say it changes body color to blend in with its surroundings. It also changes color if happy or sad. Next we have Aipom, who has Pickup for its ability, so it might pick stuff up for us as we're moving around. Decent attack and speed, currently no Scratch and Tail Whip. Aipom is known as the Long Tail Pokemon. It stands 2 feet 7 inches tall, or 0.8 meters, and weighs 25.4 pounds, or 11.5 kilograms, and is a fast leveling rate Pokemon. Aipom is a simian Pokemon with a 3-fingered hand at the end of its tail. Its fur is purple, while the skin of its face, inner ears, belly, feet, and tips of its tail are beige. As you can see, we are reddish and pink instead. Its face usually has a cheeky smile and round blue eyes. With its round ears, Aipom's head is disproportionately large compared to its body. Atop its head is a cowlick that is longer on females than males. Unlike its feet, Aipom's arms are simple purple stubs. Aipom uses its powerful tail freely and cleverly for many purposes. The tail is strong enough to anchor Aipom to a branch and suspend the rest of its body in the air, but is delicate enough to pick up fruit and manipulate objects. Aipom has been known to wrap its tail around tree branches as it sleeps, so it does not fall. Since Aipom uses its tail so much, its actual arms are not as dexterous and become clumsy over time. Aipom lives high in treetops of tropical, temperate, and even boreal forests, using its tail for balance as it swings from branch to branch, and Alola Bounsweet is its favorite food. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Aipom. Fire Red says it lives atop tall trees. When leaping from branch to branch, it definitely uses its tail for balance. And Leaf Green says its tail is so powerful that it can use it to grab a tree branch and hold itself up in the air. Next we have our Golden Spearow, who has Keen Eye for its ability, so it can't have its accuracy reduced. Good physical attack, good speed, nose peck, and growl. Spearow is known as the tiny bird Pokemon, standing 1 foot tall or 0.3 meters and weighs 4.4 pounds or 2 kilograms, and is a medium fast leveling rate Pokemon. Spearow is an avian Pokemon that is very small. It has rough brown plumage on its head and 3 brown tail feathers. It has narrow dark brown eyes with white pupils and a short hooked beak that is like pink. The feathers covering its wings are pinkish red with lighter tips, and it has a beige underside with 2 thin horizontal stripes. Its light pink feet have 2 soles in the front and 1 on the back, and black feathers covering its back. Although inept at other aspects of its flying, such as height and distance, Spearow is still capable of flying quickly to protect its territory. However, it must flap its wings at high speeds to stay aloft. Spearow's loud shrieks can be heard over half a mile or 1 kilometer away, and are used to warn others of its kind of danger. In the first episode of the Pokemon series, Spearow is revealed to see in black and white and will chase its foes in a large flock. Spearow are found naturally in open habitats with warmer climates, mainly desolate wastelands and fields where it hunts for insects. Ekans is a natural predator of Spearow, and Spearow preys on sunkern. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Spearow, Fire Red says it busily flits around here and there. Even if it is frail, it can be tough. It can be a tough foe that uses Mirror Move. And Leaf Green says it eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at high velocity to stay airborne. And of course, we will evolve Spearow into Fearow at level 20, which will happen in our next episode. Next, we have our blue Miltank, the fabled blue cow of Paul Bunyan. Has thick fat for its abilities, so he takes half damage from fire and ice attacks. Good stats. Miltank's just a tank. It's in the name. Knows Tackle and Growl at level 5. Miltank is known as the Milk Cow Pokemon. Stands 3 feet 11 inches tall, or 1.2 meters, and weighs 166.4 pounds, or 75.5 kilograms, and is a slow leveling rate Pokemon. Miltank is a bipedal bovine Pokemon, which can only be female. Its body is mostly pink, with a yellow belly and black angular markings on its back. A black hood-like marking surrounds its face, with a pink triangular mark on its forehead. There are 2 small horns on top of its head, and it has a large blue eyes, a black nose, and a wide mouth, as well as a long black floppy ears with yellow insides. Miltank has a yellow udder with 4 pink teats, all 4 of its limbs and in black cloven hooves, and its long tail is tipped with a black sphere. In the Young Flame Strikes Back episode, a smaller Miltank is shown without any horns or teats, implying that this is what young Miltank look like. Prior to Generation 4 and in Generation 8, Miltank was the only known Pokemon capable of learning the move Milk Drink. The milk that it produces is sweet and very nutritious, and it can be used to heal Pokemon and ill or weary humans. Drinking a large amount of Miltank milk will cause the Pokemon or person to gain weight and develop stomach pains. The taste and nutrition of its milk improves with the quality of the pastures it lives in, and the taste itself changes with the season. It can produce over 5 gallons of milk per day, which can be turned into yogurt or enjoyed unchanged by children and adults alike. Miltank can become ill if it is not milked every day. Miltank lives in grasslands and is also raised on farms. Miltank have been supporting the lives of people and other Pokemon in ancient times with its ability to produce milk. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Miltank, Fire Red says if it just had a baby, the milk it produces contains much more nutrition than usual. And Leaf Green says the milk is packed in nutrition, making it the ultimate beverage for the sick and weary. And last but not least, we have Stantler, who has Intimidate for its ability. It is a green stag. Good special attack, good attack. Currently just knows Tackle. Stantler, known as the Big Horn Pokemon, stands 4 feet 7 inches tall, or 1.4 meters, and weighs 157 pounds, or 71.2 kilograms, and is also a slow leveling rate Pokemon. Stantler is a quadrupedal cervid Pokemon that has a tan pelt with a cream-colored belly and a few black spots on its back. Its tail is large, short, and round, and each of its legs ends in a black hoof. It has a large brown nose and a pair of pale cream-colored antlers, each with a black orb in the center. The shape of the antlers and the black orbs causes them to resemble eyes. Stantler can distort reality and create illusions with its antlers by subtly changing the flow of air around them. Staring into them creates an odd sensation, as if one is being sucked through them, and one may become so dizzy that it is impossible to stand. The orbs on the antlers have a pleasant scent, which can induce a bewildering effect on people. The orbs can also be ground into a powder that aids in sleeping. Stantler's strange antlers were very valuable as works of art, and as such, the species was nearly hunted to extinction. Stantler live in herds in temperate mountainous forests. These herds are sometimes led by a weirdeer. As shown in a Pokemon series episode The Little Bighorn, a baby Stantler that is separated from its herd and frightened will instinctively produce an illusion of a big stampeding herd to scare away perceived threats. In the past, Stantler lived together in tougher environments with more enemies, which strengthened its psychic powers and allowed it to evolve into Weirdeer. We don't have Weirdeer in this generation yet. That's going to be a while before we get there. Our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Stantler. Fire Red says those that stare at his antlers will gradually lose control of their senses and be unable to stand. And Leaf Green says its curved antlers subtly change the flow of air to create a strange space where reality is distorted. Alright, and it's time to get the team up to level 8. And then we will take on our rival and then get to Pewter City. We're going to buy a few Pokeballs just in case we run into some Pokemon we want to catch. I'll buy 15 of them. We're going to need them anyways. Let's start off with Spearow and see if we can catch ourselves a Pidgey. Or a Rattata. We need to catch these Pokemon to get the item finder, if you all don't remember. I mean, we've done this for a few playthroughs now. So hopefully you all do remember. Let's heal up. And let's swap to Aipom really quick and see about getting a Mankey. Alright. Now that we've done all that, let's go to Viridian Forest. Well, we gotta be taught how to catch Pokemon first. Even though we just caught, 3 Pokemon. I don't need to catch a Spearow, because we have a Spearow. We'll swap Kecleon up. Kecleon wants HP and special defense, so these Caterpies will be nice, but we're going to catch our first Caterpie. How do you catch Pokemon? That's a great question, Christian Abon. Let's consult the Pokedex. How are you doing? Good to see you. Alright, this Caterpie we will defeat. Not the Weedle. Beat up on this Caterpie. Good. We're just starting a new playthrough. Exciting stuff as always. And, yeah, we defeated Elite Four Round 2 with the Poison Team, and it went a lot better than I expected it was going to. So, I'm always excited to get to see what the next team's going to be, and move forward. Feint Attack already at 7? Better than Thief. Oh, we almost have Kecleon up to 8. There we go. Yeah, I mean, Miltank is pretty good, and so is Spearow. Well, Fearow, I guess. The Blue Cow! We haven't seen a single Cocoon Pokemon yet. Ah, I just had to say something. Do we catch it? What do you think of this team, though? Saw a video that went over Ash's gym battles in Kanto, and boy, were they bad. Oh, yeah? How so? Elaborate. Still looking for a Pikachu and a Kakuna we can catch in here. Most of them are considered Mickey Mouse wins since he got the badge with not even beating the gym leader. Brock, Misty, Erica, Sabrina, Giovanni. I would agree with that. Oh, you took it out in one hit, Miltank. No, you weren't supposed to do that. Oh, well, you took out the Kakuna, too. We were going to catch that. Why? What's with all the critical hits? Stop that. Let's go heal. I mean, honestly, like, Ash's best gym battle that he actually won was the one versus Lieutenant Surge. I really don't even think that he would have won against Koga and Blaine if Charizard had just decided that, oh, I'm actually going to fight this. Which bad did Ash win by beating the gym leader in an unofficial match outside of the gym? Oh, would that be Koga? Oh, it was against Whitney? Oh, that's true. That's true. I didn't think about that. What do I really want for Stantler here? I think I want speed and HP right now. We really want special attack for Stantler. Looking for a Kakuna still to catch. Got destroyed her in the gym battle and then did trading on the ranch with her. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, he just barely beats her. Stantler's gonna faint. He had a water gun ruts into the field. Yeah, maybe we're just not gonna catch a Kakuna. Ah, stop poisoning me! Poor Stantler. All because I'm looking for a, Kakuna. This team should do well if it stops getting poisoned. It's just Stantler right now because we're taking on Weedles. Really, the only reason we're taking on Weedles is because I'm looking for a Kakuna to catch. Otherwise, I would go to the other route to take on speed Pokemon. Oh, we learned all-powerful Leer. Would you like to hear movesets I got picked out for this team? Alright, let's pull them up here. So the movesets I have picked out for this team, for Spearow, we have Hyper Beam, Drill Peck, Steel Wing, and Double Team. For Stantler, we have Stomp, Calm Mind, Psychic, and Thunderbolt. For Miltank, we have Milk Drink, Rollout, Body Slam, and Earthquake. For Aipom, we have Return, Shadow Ball, Tickle, and Brick Break. And Tickle reduces the opposing Pokemon's attack and defense by 1 stage. And then Kecleon is going to have Substitute, Ancient Power, Toxic, and Slash. That's the plan, at least. Yeah. Tickle is a move that could let Aipom take out some opposing big Pokemons that we're having issues with. It could come in handy, you never know. It reduces attack and defense by 1 stage. I'm gonna keep it. I guess I'll just have to find a, Oh, what did you pick up? Oh, Aipom can pick up berries with pickup? We might actually get some berries we want to use in this playthrough. Alright, we want attack and speed on Aipom and Spearow, so we'll just take on, like, everything we run into in this little route. Aipom being useful for once. Yeah! Who knew? Oh, we learned Sand Attack. Hasn't picked anything else up again. So what do you think of this team, though? What's your analysis of the team? How do you think it's going to do? Swap up Spearow. The Golden Spearow. Peck through everything. Oh, we learned Leer. Whoa. Got some good Pokemon with good coverage, a few frail ones, but they hit hard. And then you have Aipom, who's just that one kid who puts name on the project, but didn't have to do any work or contribute in any way. That's pretty apt analysis. You picked up another berry. What does that berry do? Okay. Heals if we get frozen. Checked Aipom stats and they're not good. You're right, they're not good. That's why they gave it an evolution in the next gen. Alright, let's go beat up on our rival. Expect better for a single stage Pokemon. but they look more like a stage 1 of 3 stats. No, I agree with that. It's not a good Pokemon. This is our 3rd time using it. Our last time that we have to use it without an evolution. But we've gone through it in Pokemon Emerald, and we've gotten through it in Crystal. So we'll continue along. Spearow, MVP. My bird's better. Charmander. Let's go to Stantler. The green deer. And its evolution is much better stat-wise. It gets over 100 base points. Yeah, that's quite a jump. We would have took it out if I hadn't growled. Oh well. Ah, oh, come on. Tackle so much worse than Scratch. Take that, John. All right. Is it Gen 2 a Gen 3 box Pokemon? Yes, it is. We've come across several of those Pokemon. Hey, we're an 1/8 of the way done with playthroughs, though. Trucking right along, are we? Let's get this item. It's a free potion. Back. Gone. Caterpie's coming out next. Let's go to Kecleon. So 2 slow leveling rate Pokemon on the team. That means we're going to be seeing a lot of Stantler and Miltank compared to everybody else. Kecleon. I'm going to let Miltank do this next fight. Nice. Why does Kecleon have base 120 special defense? Because it's a chonk. Gonna get stuff done. So I wonder, I guess you could tell who my special defender is gonna be. speed up tackling through this Kakuna. We'll swap up Stantler. And how is a bird like Spearow as fast as a cow? Miltank has just got some stats. Miltank has just got some stats. Miltank has just got some stats. Stantler feels like a Pokemon that should not be in the slow leveling rate, though. Like, it doesn't feel like it's that powerful of a Pokemon to warrant a slow leveling rate. I think it's just rare. Swap Miltank up for the next fight. Tackle. But again. If you want a Miltank can learn Present, the best move of all time. Oh boy. Breathe that in there. Oh, I am not looking forward to the Delibird playthroughs again. Pokemon gives me brain aneurysms. Delibird has less overall base stats than Aipom. Woohoo! Oh, it's so good. Such a good Pokemon. Nope. Nope. Just looking for that Kakuna. I mean, I'm going to be fighting a lot of these Pokemon anyways when I do my grass training up to 14, but that's not right now. No, Spearow! Nope. Alright, let's go heal. Alright, well that is where we're going to end our episode for today. We'll get the party up to level 14 off screen, and then we will continue the playthrough tomorrow. We do hope you all enjoy the episode today, and we'll see y'all next time. Take care, everybody. See you, Crescendo Bond.